After the Ninja Kids Power Rangers project got put on limbo, they're figuring out what exactly they're going to do with this project. I thought it would be a great time to ask, what is the real plan with Power Rangers for the next 5 years? We're going to talk about it, break down some fan theories. Let's get into it. Hit that intro, Rangers.
You are watching the fan club.
You're watching the fan club.
And you're watching the fan club. Do you know what time it is?
And you know what time it is.
It's time for the fan club. Let's go. Hey!
I can't do this on my own, cause you know things ain't always sweet when you out here in these streets. But my morpher when it morphed, I made a fake one.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the fan club. It is your boy Dan Brosnan in the building. We are so happy to have you guys. Welcome to the show. Now, I want to just put out a disclaimer. Everything that we're talking about is more about fan theories and speculation based off of the few little facts that we have. So we do not have any inside knowledge from Disney or Hasbro or anything like that. But we wanted to talk about the plan for Power Rangers, right? The 5-year plan. We know some things are in the works, but then we also know some things that in the past have been changed, right? I'm talking about the Jonathan Entwistle project. I'm talking about the Ninja Kids project. We had something that was supposed to come out in September. Then it said October, and now it's the end of October, and it is not here. We're wondering what is going on with that, and we see that Hasbro is being very frugal with this brand. They're trying to figure out what exactly they want to do with it. Now, 4, 5, 6 months ago, we found out that they are working on a Power Rangers Disney Plus series by the showrunners of the Percy Jackson show. And I love it. Percy Jackson season 1 on Disney Plus was awesome. Season 2 comes out in December, and I'm excited to see what they do with that. Could that be like a precursor, just like a little first look, a little taste of what we could get for Power Rangers when it comes to storytelling, graphic effects, all that kind of stuff, right? I'm excited to see what they're going to do with Percy Jackson, but with Power Rangers, we've heard from these big sources like comicbook.com, IGN, that the showrunners for Percy Jackson were in talks, but we never got an official confirmation from Disney or anything official from Hasbro saying, hey, you heard right, this is actually happening. I believe that they're working on it. We heard that it's in development. I totally believe that this is a real thing. But unlike the Jonathan Entwistle project, they never actually got that official Hasbro release stamp saying, hey, this is happening. At least with the Jonathan Entwistle thing, we all thought that was coming because after years and years, they were still saying, yes, it's coming, and it never happened. And maybe that's why they're not giving us any real information until this thing is beginning to shoot, or at least they have a cast or something like that. They'll leak some information when it's about to be leaked, when other people can leak information. But right now, we're going to do the opposite of what we did with the Jonathan Entwistle project and start leaking information when we have stuff to share. Right now, they don't really have anything. They're not filming. I hear it is in development, and that is really exciting, right? We know that that's happening. We also heard that Toei has no involvement in this new Disney Plus series, meaning this will be more original or a take on Mighty Morphin. We're not exactly sure what they're going to do with the suits, the Zords, the fighting, all that stuff. It is going to be Power Rangers, but in a new light. I mean, Power Rangers has done original stuff in the past. We got to remember the 95 movie, was based off of the Mighty Morphin characters from the show, but that was an all-original movie. Turbo was all original, and the 2017 movie was super all original, all the way to their Zords, to the design, stuff like that. So it can be done. And I think if we learn from the past movies that went original, I think that they could do right by the fans. There is a fan base out here that will put their money where their mouth is if you give them a quality product. So we know two things are actually coming. What is the real plan for Power Rangers, okay? So there are a few different aspects here. You have Hasbro, and then you have Playmates, who has a license for Power Rangers from Hasbro. So Hasbro has the final approval on everything. Playmates is making a bunch of Mighty Morphin toys for the next 2-3 years. And then it sounds like Hasbro is going to be able to kind of get that brand back and make whatever the hell they want to make again. Is there a chance the Lightning Collection could return? Would they return to something different? I mean, as the show was quote unquote canceled in a hiatus period, whatever you want to call it, it wasn't being shown, and they didn't think it would make the most sense to release a toy line without the show, right? So I totally understand that. Here comes Playmates. They want to make the Mighty Morphin toys, and super cool, but the show's been out for 30 years. What exactly can they do? So they resorted to making like short forms of content. They also released like a AI reversioning of the first season, pretty much as like a color correction, and some scenes look really good, some look like it wasn't the best thing, wasn't the worst thing. And then they gave us this Ninja Kids project that Hasbro must have approved of right away, but now it's not coming out, and we don't understand fully why. I believe that Hasbro did have the final say on if this was going to come out at least on time, and it's not. So it makes you wonder what exactly Hasbro has planned for the future of Power Rangers, right? So the things we know is within the next few years, we should be getting this Disney Plus series. It was slated to begin production, at least filming and stuff like that, in January. And I don't know if that still holds up. It was supposed to be in London. We will see anyways if that is still real. And if they are starting to amp up production in January, February, that's when you're going to see a lot more either official information or leaks, because you can't hide everything from the public. If there are some shoots of some people in suits, oh man, the fans are going to lose their mind. But if we don't hear anything, then it's going to mirror the Jonathan Entwistle situation all over again. And maybe that's why they don't want to kind of release any info. So we for sure have a series, it sounds like. We have the Reignition toy collection from Playmates, but Hasbro wants to be a major player in Power Rangers again once they have something to kind of go off of, right? So in the next few years, I would expect original Power Rangers with a mixture of the past. Either if it's taking Mighty Morphin or breaking something off from Mighty Morphin, mirroring it in some way, I think that is going to happen. I would also love to see them do something with the other seasons. Like I've said for years, it would be awesome to have an animated series. It sounds like right now we are just focusing on the Disney Plus series. There isn't another show that's slated to kind of come out anyways. Now, things could change in the next few months, few years, stuff like that. But as of right now, all we are hearing is one show, and then once the show is about to come out, I guarantee you there's going to be a toy line from Hasbro. So you would think that a brand that they paid $500 million for, they would have a really cool plan. The best thing they can do based off of those two things is really put their money where their mouth is and make a good show and promote it well, market it well. So fans know it's coming out, and then once they watch it, they're going to tell all the rest of their friends to go check it out. This could be something special. And then make good toys. Hasbro, hopefully they've learned from the quality control problems of the past with the Lightning Collection and the other series of figures that they've put out. I think that they could grow, all right? Yes, Hasbro and Power Rangers, it hasn't been the most perfect relationship in the past, but there is an opportunity to show that they are willing to grow with the brand, right? Bandai wasn't perfect. Disney wasn't perfect. Saban definitely wasn't perfect. So Hasbro, they're going to make some mistakes with this brand. I'm hoping, though, moving forward, we can get it right. And I still don't know what the full plan is, but it sounds like we've got a toy line and a show. Would I like more? Hell yeah. I would love to see them kind of get some of these other seasons into the fray somehow. Either that be an animated show, if we at least bring back the Lightning Collection and release the rest of the teams that never got released. There's a lot of different things that I would love to see, but also Hasbro is a giant company and there has to be a way for them to make money. I know that's not what fans like to hear, and I hate saying it. It makes me cringe. But if they're going to lose money on it, it's just as simple as that. They're not going to do it, all right? It does suck. So there has to be something that the fans would love to get behind, but they can make money. Great example, the Master Morpher. JDF gave Hasbro that idea, and he heard that from fans. Fans are always like, yo, you know how cool it would be, JDF, to get a Morpher that had all of your power coins in it? And then Hasbro made that based off of the suggestion from JDF, and then they sold out right away. There was a bunch of them that sold out, and then they brought it back up, it sold out, and then you haven't been able to get one, and now I think they're selling for $200, $300, stuff like that. So that was a great item, Hasbro. If you listen to the fans, get some good people behind it, and learn from your past mistakes, I think that this could be super cool. And that's about all we know for the plan. So we know that there's a show. We know there's a toy line for the future. We would love to see more. But what do you think the plan is for Power Rangers in the future? And what would you want the plan to be? You can answer both of them, either or. Just let me know in the comments. Shout out all of the fans out there that take the time out of their day to watch this content. You are the real MVPs and the reason why we can continue to make stuff like this. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time. Peace. I want to give a special shout out to the Gold Ranger members, Salima Ramirez, Thomas Franco, Roderick Ham, and the Gamer TV Silent Gameplay. Thank you guys so much for your support, and if you want a video shout out like this one, sign up to be a Gold Ranger member today. Hey, what's going on? Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, hit that share button, and if you can, please sign up to be a member today. We have 3 membership power-ups. We have the Gold Ranger power-up, the most popular. You get into our exclusive fan club chat group. We have fan-exclusive videos that we are adding monthly now, and you get a video shout out. Yes, folks, at the end of our videos, I will shout out your name. We also have the Quantum Ranger power up where you get monthly meetings online with me. Yes, folks, we will talk once a month on Zoom, and you can give me your ideas for future episodes. And then we have a professional package, the Dr. K power up, that is for businesses that want to tap into the platform. If you guys can, please sign up to be a member today. It is highly appreciated and it helps us keep these videos going. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Hi, we're Bulk and Skull. We have been requested by the fan club to say something funny.